What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is xDuttinho, and today we are going to be showing you the rarest cards ever. First card on selection today is my rare ho-ho from the original sets. It's very, I can't do this anymore. I actually whacked out a few of my Pokemon cards for the intro, but I can't continue with this poor banter. What is going on, lads? I'm xDuttinho, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the rarest cards on FIFA 16. I need to tell you the rules and regulations, the terms and conditions type things, because it's very specific. It is possible for you to buy these cards, but it's going to be very hard to find them on the market. They are very limited, and they have been in FIFA 16 before. They are so rare, they're not even on Futhead. I'm not lying, and I'm going to be showing you gameplay proof of YouTubers doing it and not even noticing how rare they are. Half of these cards are rare because when these YouTubers are playing it at the early access event before anyone else got them, they were doing pack openings, getting players who haven't transferred yet, and they were keeping them in clubs and even sending them like a week later because they got to keep those accounts. So they were packing players like Wolfsburg De Bruyne, Galatasaray, Melo, when they've all transferred ages before FIFA 16 is actually out. So that explains it. I'm going to be nice and generous, so you can just be lazy like me. I'm going to leave a link in the description to every single link I've used to get the clips. Just before we get into the clips, if we get it today's like target 450 likes, I'd highly appreciate it. Let's get into things. So the first player in the selection is Kevin De Bruyne for Wolfsburg. In the background you're going to see clips of Bateson87 talking about them, and also for even more proof, in a second I do believe it's a German YouTuber who packs him, and you're going to see the clip of that as well. I watched quite a few pack openings seeing this Kevin De Bruyne appear up, so there is a chance that someone could list it up thinking it's a Man City one, but it's actually a Wolfsburg one, or even might not need it. There will be quite a few of them. I literally saw over 10 while looking for clips. I would actually love to have Kevin De Bruyne in a Bundesliga team. I'm not a fan of BPL teams this year, I'm sorry. But yeah, that card looks unbelievable. I'd love to play with him. He has the same price range as the normal Kevin De Bruyne, but he's a Bundesliga version and ultra rare. I just love rare cards, I do. I'm a collector, I simply am. The second one is for my good friend Marcus, who is doing a pack opening on the FIFA 16 iOS. If you don't know what iOS is, it's an app on the iPhone or Android where you can play FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. It has its own market, it's everything legit. The version he was playing, it was like the FIFA 14 cards and stuff. It was an early beta, and he got a Palmero Dybala. I know this one might not look as legit because it's the FIFA 14 cards with the formations even on the card. It looks that old. But there was actually a glitch where EA accidentally released a FIFA 16 game on the iOS in Canada like 3 weeks early. So people are doing FIFA 16 pack openings so early, and these accounts are legit. Like, honestly, the coins they've got from opening these packs, they've still got them now. The next two are by Bateson, being smart, aware, and just being, it's actually clever. He's picked up two of the rarest cards before anyone was even clocked on and thinking. He got a Quintero for Porto, then a Galatasaray Melo, which I did mention earlier that the reason why they're in the game. So he's got two of the rarest cards, but these ones were so common, I can promise you now, you could probably pick one up if you really tried your hardest searching and sniping. I don't even think you'd have to snipe them, people just wouldn't be aware. And before any of you say it, no, the video's not all of Bateson's footage. We're done with the Bateson footage now, but thank you very much, Mr. Bateson. The next one's an odd one, which I was going to include, but then I realised, yeah, I've got reasoning for it. As you can see on screen, we've got the team of the season, Jason Dante, I do believe it is pronounced, Celtic centre-back. And you're probably thinking, Alfie, team of the seasons aren't out on FIFA 16 yet, obviously. There is actually a glitch which is still on the EA FIFA 16, on PlayStation I do believe it is. What the glitch is, if you pack someone on FIFA 15, it will come up on your feed on the FIFA 16. So obviously there's no FIFA 15 card templates on the FIFA 16, so it puts it through as a FIFA 16 card. I do believe that is how it is explained. If this isn't 100% correct, I'm sorry. So yeah, even though this card looks really rare and really cool, it was on the FIFA 16 menu screen, it's actually not in FIFA 15. So if any of you comment, oh, what about the Team of the Year Messi which came up, yeah, I'm not going to include those, I was just including this one as an example. The next one is pretty awesome because it actually went under the radar. In this clip is Spencer FC doing a pack opening, and I do believe it is with Castro, and like 1:15 towards in the video, he gets an old Martial. So it went under the radar, he didn't really notice it, but I'm obviously going to be showing you in the background. It's going to be zoomed in and slowed down everything so you do not miss it. But I think that's pretty cool, but to be honest, I like the rare collector cards, but actually playing the game, I wouldn't really like to use this Martial. The next one, like if you check on Futheads, this guy won't be on it either. Jakub, currently playing for Fiorentina. He was pulled in a pack with his Dortmund card. This was pulled in a pack by Castro, but it gets even better. Literally, 20 seconds later exactly, he gets a Dante for Bayern Munich, and obviously he doesn't play for them anymore, and he's not even on Futheads. Pretty much every single card I'm telling you, it's not even on Futhead. They are that rare, and no one's even discovered them yet. So I'm like the only guy probably going back to watching these old videos, literally researching for these specific old pack openings. The next one's by a German YouTuber called Phineas FIFA, who obviously was invited to play FIFA 16 early. 154 in the video, he gets a, do believe it was Inter Milan Hernandez, and obviously he doesn't play for them anymore, he plays for Juventus, so that's another pretty common card which could be picked up. But then the most one, I'm not even going to keep on about this card much. In like 7 minutes into the video, he gets a centre-back called Canna, who actually does not play for the team, it says on the card anymore if you check it on Futhead. But I'm not going to focus on him much, because do you actually care about Canna, the centre-back? Another pack opening from Castro, and as you can see on screen, he gets a Manchester United Hernandez, who obviously is in the Bundesliga at the moment playing for Bayern Leverkusen. So yeah, that's a pretty good spot. I wouldn't actually mind having him in a BPL team, and a BPL Rare Collector's Edition card is pretty cool. Another cool one, Castro's actually doing a foot draft, and he gets a Coentrao for Real Madrid, who's actually playing for Monaco now, and again, like I've said so many times in the video, he's not on Futhead either. So that's another cool spot. I didn't even find it in a pack opening, I found it on a foot draft, which is a pretty weird place to find it, because there's less players and it's harder to find. But still, I thought that's a pretty cool spot for me, and that would actually be another good card to have, because there's only Marcelo, Alba and Felipe Luis really in the BBVA. Another German YouTuber featuring in this video helped me get the clips. His name is Phil FIFA, and he got an Adnan Januzaj for Manchester United, who obviously is on loan for Dortmund for the season. And yeah, it's really hard to find the non-rare ones, because all of the early access clips, like the proper early access, they got to open whatever packs they want. They got like a 100k pack. I'm also certain a streamer was streaming 1 million coin packs, but I can't tell you who it was, but I can guarantee this was true. So they have no reasons to open the shitty 15k packs and the 7.5k packs. In the same video, he gets a Virgil van Dijk, who's moved to Southampton, but he got the Celtic card. And to finish it off, if only this card still existed, Roma Ababo. That would be so good. He's not even on Futhead, but I don't like him in the Premier League because he's just too sweaty. It's just annoying coming up against him. If only he was still stuck in the Serie A, so he wouldn't tear us a new one every game, because Serie A teams aren't as effective. But then again, if anyone had this card and I came up against him in a Serie A team, I'd still be pretty pissed. Anyway, that is the end of the video. I really do hope you have enjoyed. If you can help me hit today's like target of 450 likes, I know it's a big ask, but I think you can do it. I'd highly appreciate it. Subscribe if you are new. I've been xDuttinho, and I'll see you all next time.